Hi everyone. This is Paul from Uganda.
And this is Jetske from the Netherlands, and this is Our Life in Two Countries, the podcast.
Yes, in this podcast, we're going to discuss topics like the long distance relationship, culture difference, and the following of our dreams. So, if you're out there, you have a long distance relationship, or you would love to hear our stories, here we come. Please subscribe to our channel, share the videos, and yes, here we come.
But before we go any further, let's talk about how did we met.
Yes, that's very true.
Maybe we should talk more about your side of the story, because if people following me on my YouTube channel, I think they know a little bit of my story.
You think so?
We'll never know.
Okay. We met in 2014, our first time to meet.
Yes.
You were in your internship, right?
Yes, I was.
And I was working with an organization where you used to come through to Uganda, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so what were you going to do in Uganda in 2014 by then? You can tell the people.
Well, it was by my time I was studying as a art therapist, and I could do my minor, I have to say, in another country. And it was actually a really crazy story, but it's a long story to tell. But I wasn't supposed to work in or do something in Uganda. It just happened to me. I was searching for I was planning to study abroad. And my first plan was England, because I thought that's safe, that's close, that's nearby. Then England didn't have nice studies. So I went to a volunteering organization and started to look for volunteering jobs first in Europe. But unfortunately, a lot of European countries don't speak English apart from England. So then the guy asked me, what about Uganda? And I at first thought, Uganda? What am I going to do there? Because Ugandan was, I think by that time, not really popular in the Netherlands. Not really known, like a lot of people went to Kenya or maybe Tanzania, but not many to Uganda. So I didn't know anything about Uganda. But the project sounded really nice. They said you're going to work with kids with HIV/AIDS. So that was something that was really getting my interest, and I could do some theater with them as well. And since I love theater, I was excited. And the costs were not really
too high.
Yeah, too high. It was like in England I had to pay like €300 a month for a room, and of course the train ticket was cheaper, but here it was like comparing to the cost of living was lower in Uganda, but the cost of going was higher. So actually I start to look for information about the project, but also Uganda. Jesus Christ, I came so, how do you say that?
Green.
Well, yeah, I was green before, but I came so, I forgot the English word. Well, I searched for England, for information about Uganda, what the capital city are, what I was diving into this country from the moment I said yes.
Okay. Well, that's good. And then you came to my organization finally.
Yeah,
It was my organization you chose. By that time, I was still working there as a volunteer.
Yeah,
a local volunteer. I was a local volunteer.
And I came in a guest house with a lot of other people from mostly Europe, but also other countries worldwide.
The long-term volunteers, those who used to do long-term 1 year volunteering.
Yeah, well, it was different. Some people had just like me, like projects for 3 months or some weeks, but most indeed were long-term volunteers. And a big part came from Germany, because I have the feeling that Uganda and Germany are really exchange.
Yeah, they do exchange programs for the volunteers. Before with my organization, we also used to do the exchange programs as well.
Yeah, to go to Germany.
Yeah. There are some volunteers who used to go to Germany.
So yeah, that's actually why I went in September of 2014.
For 3 months.
Yeah, September, October, November. Well, actually, it was 4 months.
4 months.
But we met after 1 month. I've been there, and that was mostly because of me.
You were scared of we.
Yeah,
The
well,
local
I was.
people.
Yeah. Well, the people made me scared, and I think everyone is always thinking that I'm so social. But I'm not. I'm not social. I'm always awkward. I feel lonely. I felt, even with because now it sounds like I was only scared of the local people, but even the European people, I didn't really come out of my room to meet the European people which were in the guest house. But I know that night very well. They wanted to make chicken, and I think it was to thank the people who were building the wall, or just to meet more local people. And I never forget that I was sitting on the couch in the guest house, and I hear a lot of people talking outside and laughing and having fun. And I was sitting, and I had already my dinner, because by the time I was already a vegetarian. And I was really pushing myself. I was like, okay, Jetske, what do you want? You are now here for 1 month. You didn't meet anyone. Yes, some girls from the guest house, but come on, girl. Go outside, go meet people. And I pushed myself. I thought, okay, I'm just going to go outside, say hi, see what's happening. And actually, I have the feeling that I was just standing for 1 second outside, and there was you.
Yeah, I think we were having a small party that day.
Yeah.
I think it was the end of the work camp. That maybe we had a work camp there.
I think so as
house,
well.
yeah. So it was the end of the work camp. That's when I also saw you. That I was leaving because I think we were staying there, or we had left. I think I don't remember very well. I think we were working there.
Yeah, it was around building the wall.
Yes, we were building the gate, the fence for the guest house where you used to stay. Yeah, the very short story of how we met in 2014.
Yeah, you don't want to continue
little
on the
bit.
story?
Yeah, we shall continue the story.
Or later on. So, of course, our story will continue from there. So if you want to hear more about that, and of course our struggles, long distance, visa, everything, then don't forget to subscribe and like this podcast. It helps us a lot. And we see you at the next. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.